Hello, YouTube. Jason here, formerly known as Flyboy98 on YouTube. Some exciting news. I'm rebooting my YouTube channel. I've renamed it Jason's 310, and I plan to start shooting videos again. So if my last video was around 2011, if my memory serves me correct, what happened is I had my previous 310 for about 5 years and sunk tons of money into it, renovating it, new paint, new interior, new panel, autopilot, the list goes on. And then I ended up getting offered a job overseas and unfortunately sold the plane because the employer I went to work for in the UK informed me that the job would be for at least 6 or 7 years, which it was, and I didn't want to store the plane for that long. So I sold her in 2012. So I'm back. I moved back in 2018 to Houston, Texas, where I'm now settled. I have another 310, November 69744. She's not a quote-unquote stunner like my previous airplane, but she's a good little airplane. She's a 1974 310Q, so she's pretty much identical to my 1970 310. Except that she has a little omnivision window, I believe that's what you call it, in the back, and a bit more headroom for the third row passengers, and a slightly bigger windshield. So really, but otherwise than that, it's still the same Continental IO 470 260 horsepower engines that my other airplane had. So I've debated with myself on how to reboot this channel. My previous videos shot in mostly low resolution because of the time were rather haphazard and crudely edited. Fast forward a decade and we're in the GoPro and drone era, and everyone's spending lots of money on making videos and fancy editing software. I don't plan to do anything as polished as that. I'm shooting this video right now on my iPhone, which is taped to the top of a coffee cup because I don't have a little tripod. So, but anyway, go figure. But I have a GoPro, an older one, and my iPhone and iPad, all which capture decent quality video. So where's the channel going? I plan to shoot video logs or vlogs of trips like I did previously, but really only occasionally and when the scenery or weather is really interesting. There are at least 3 other well-known YouTubers with 310s right now shooting videos almost on a weekly basis. I don't want to compete with that. Rather, I plan to mix my channel up a bit with the following 4 types of videos. First of all, number 1, there'll be cross-country video logs. That should be a relatively minor contribution, maybe 1 out of every 5 videos. Number 2, actual trip reports, so kind of like a video log, but with the addition of information on the destination and how we got around and what we went and saw. And most importantly, 3 and 4. Number 3 will be ownership experience videos, what it's like owning a 310, the cost, maintenance, etc. And then number 4, video tips specific to 310s and multi-engine flying, so kind of checklist tips and operational methods and how I use the equipment, etc. So bear with me. It's likely going to be a month or so before I can gather enough interesting footage to put out some videos. But all I can say is stay tuned and welcome back, and I'm excited to be back sharing my passion for general aviation with you. See you soon.